Hello, and welcome to the Spotlight session. You've been admitted, now what? My name is Alicia Roybal. I'm the Director for New Student and Family Engagement, and I am going to review with you specifically the new student orientation process at CU Denver. So before we get started, here is a little bit of an agenda and overview of what we will be going over. Step one will be to accept the offer of admissions, and then step two will be to start the new student orientation. There are 4 steps to your new student orientation. Step one is your online module. Step two, advising and registration. Step three, orientation. And step four, welcome events. So let's get started. Before you can sign up for new student orientation, the student does need to accept the offer of admission. In order to do that, you will log into the application, not UCD Access. So when you log into the application, and you may use this QR code if you have not done so, you will log in. Once you get past the login screen, your application page will look something like this. You will notice that under the decision, if it says awaiting confirmation, that means you have not accepted your offer of admission. So if you see that the decision, under your decision, it says waiting confirmation, what you will do is click on the accept, decline your offer. Once you click that, a form will open and you will click I accept my offer of admission. Once you accept your offer, you then will just click submit. It'll take you back to your application, and you'll see under your decision, it will now say confirmed. If you are not sure if you've accepted your offer of admission yet, that's okay. Log in and you'll just look right here. If you see confirmed, that means you've accepted. If it says awaiting, then that means you still need to go in and accept your offer. And you can follow those steps that I just showed you. Once you see that your decision is confirmed, then you will be able to start your new student orientation. You will need to begin with step one, online module. From there, you'll click on that and it'll take you to our online modules. You will be able to use this checklist to track your progress on your new student orientation. So let's review what each of these steps are in detail. And if you ever have any questions about your orientation or the process, please do not hesitate to contact our office. So step one, that is the online module. This is required and it's really set up so you can do it self-paced. So if you need to do it during the evening, you can do it during the evening. If you want to do it during lunch break, you can. But the purpose of this is to make sure that you can access the various systems that you will need. So we do use Canvas. So that'll be one of the things that you will get familiar with in your online module is Canvas. And from there, it'll have you log into your UCD Access, make sure you can get in. It'll make sure you can access your CU Denver email. And then it'll also have an overview that will prepare you for your advising meeting. So in the module, you will also learn about the components of a degree. For example, what is a core credit? What are your electives? It'll have you navigate to your degree audit. The degree audit is a great place for you to track your progress towards degree completion. So the first thing you need to do is start with step one, the online module. Once you've completed your online module, then you will be able to register for the advising and registration. Advising and registration is part of the new student orientation process. This is where you will meet one-on-one with an academic advisor, and you will also register for classes. So again, it's important you complete your module because there is an overview in there that will prepare you for your advising meeting. And every student will have a one-on-one meeting with an advisor. Once you finished step two, then comes the orientation. So this is more of that traditional orientation. You will be able to meet your peers, meet campus resources, and really get connected to the CU Denver campus. So in signing up for this, you will have, we do offer these sessions once a month starting in May. So there's an option in May, June, July, and we do have one very late in August, but we would like you to get connected sooner rather than later. So this again, step three is that more traditional orientation where you're on campus, you get to meet your peers. You also will be able to meet faculty. So if you are in the School of Public Affairs or if you are a business student, maybe your College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, etc., you will be able to meet faculty from your school or college. And then the last step of your orientation is the welcome events. Welcome events are really, they start the week before the fall semester begins and they run the first 6 weeks of the semester. These are designed to really help you transition to CU Denver, find your community, get exposed to campus resources, but really it's a great way for you to start meeting new people. We have things, so the Friday before the semester starts is our big welcome. We have a carnival type resource fair that will be there. You will be able to get free lunch. The first Thursday in the fall semester is our big block party. That's this picture right here that you are seeing. We secure the whole street of Larimer between Spear and 14th. It's ours. There's tables, there's a lot of swag that you could get. There are food trucks, there's good music. So it's a great place to be and just get extra swag. You can invite parents. So any family that is watching this, this is open to the community. You also are welcome to go and visit and just enjoy the afternoon with your students and CU Denver. So those are the four steps of orientation. In addition to the orientation process, we do have our spotlight sessions. So that's what this is. And these are just once a month Zoom sessions that we use to introduce you all to various campus resources. So coming up on um, March 11th, we will have our housing, bursar, and financial aid. After that, in April, we will have our first year experiences and meet a pal. In May, it will be student life, find your people. In June, we have experiential learning. That is study abroad, internships, research. If anyone has ever thought about study abroad and you think, that's not for me, I can never afford it, go to this session, learn about the resource. There are things available such as financial aid, scholarships that can assist you in study abroad if that's something you're interested in. Internships are highly recommended while you are a student at CU Denver. There is no better way to build your resume for after graduation than to do an internship. And then research. Our research office does have what we call Raucous. That's always every April. And there are usually anywhere from 150 to almost 300 students that do research. There are some small grants available to assist in your research project if you were interested in applying. But the research is not just scientific, right? I mean, all research is scientific, but it's not just in the sciences. It is also we had our film students submit their videos and their film projects that they did. We have had our School of Public Affairs, some criminal justice majors, do some research on family dynamics. Research, yes, it can be specifically in the field of science, but it's also a much broader field that you can really do research on anything. Once there was a student who was doing something with the prison systems, and what she did is she had a journal, and the journal would get mailed to different prison facilities, and they would teach each other dance moves, new dance moves. So it was really cool. She had the final product for her project, and in there some of the inmates would draw out the dance moves, and then they would have like beats that went in it and count 1, 2, 3, and they would have these steps, and then she was able to replicate those, put them on the floor, and so people can practice some of those moves. So my point is, research could be anything. In July, we will have our Auraria Police Department come and talk to you all about campus safety, what it means to be a tri-institutional campus. They do have their own little police department on campus. We are, pretty safe. Most crimes are crimes of opportunity. So when I say that, I typically mean laptops tend to get legs and walk off. If you are riding your bicycle to campus, they recommend a U-lock. That's one of the more secure things, so your bike does not get stolen. So I highly recommend folks attend the campus safety presentation as well. And then in August, for anyone who will be moving and living on campus, this is going to be specifically for you. It will be the last opportunity folks have to just answer questions about move-in day, which will be on August 13th. So that's a great opportunity just to, be prepared before students start coming onto campus. So check out our campus spotlight sessions. Families, we do have supports for you as well. We have a very active family Facebook page. The best thing about this page is that our families really are involved, and they ask each other for advice and, questions. At the end of the semester in spring, we usually will see a question of, my students moving back home. Is there a storage facility folks have used? And parents will go on and say, yes, we've used this one or we used that one. It's a great place for parents to get connected. So sometimes a student might be going through a situation. A parent will post on there, hey, has anyone else experienced this with their students? And parents will respond. It is a great support group, especially from folks who have had students that are current CU Denver students. They've gone through a lot of the different processes. They can provide you a point of view and some advice and steps to potentially take. And yes, we have staff on the Facebook page as well who can also chime in, answer questions, but a lot of time the parents got you. We have our family forums. These are Zoom sessions as well. So similar to what we are doing here, there are times when we will just do a Q&A with our families. So we want to just give you the opportunity to ask questions and, talk to someone who is on the staff side of CU Denver. There's other times where we will do, usually in April, we will do a commencement family forum. So anyone that has students that are graduating in May, and as much as we love speaking with our students, sometimes they don't know the answers to the questions we have. We build these in so you can get questions asked and answered. There are times that we will bring maybe advising offices so you can learn a little bit more about the dynamics between students and advisors, and, what questions students should ask, a little bit more about degree audits, transfer credits, AP, concurrent enrollment, all of that good stuff. So look for those as well. And then we also have our family newsletter that goes out monthly. If you are interested in receiving the newsletter, please sign up with us. We do not have access to all of the parent information, so please sign up if you would like to receive those. Those come out monthly. We always will go over important dates for the month, some events that you or students may be interested in, and just some things that you should be aware of going on within the campus community. So please do not hesitate to email us. Here is our email, family@ucdenver.edu. Our phone number, you may reach us, and then our location if you wanted to just stop by and say hello. So with that, that is the presentation. If you do have any questions about orientation, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. That's what we are here for. Families, we are here for you too. So you may reach out to the family email. If it's easier to email orientation, that's fine. We will always respond back to you. But please let us know if you have any questions. We want to make sure that you all, students and families, are supported during your transition to CU Denver.